Hey Leo, welcome to your October reading. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you're new or whether you're returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Leo, for the monthlies, we pull out 3 cards for career and finances, 3 cards for general overall themes, and 3 cards for love and romance. We dive into a bunch of oracle cards, and then we do a deep dive into love at the very end. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I just also realized that I think the camera might not be ideal for you right now, you guys. So let me just fix this for you. Just a little bit. Thank you. Okay. In your career, your finances, we have the Hangman, the Fool, and the 3 of Swords, Leo. There's an opportunity here for something new with respect to your finances, to your career. This could be a new job offer, a new employee, a new colleague, a raise. This is actually something that you have been thinking about for a very long time. Maybe you were, not wanting to pull the trigger. Maybe you were, wanting to hold back on making decisions, wanting to, let eclipse season pass, all that stuff. Whatever this thing is there's a bit of heartbreak here. Yeah, Libra energy. So there's a bit of heartbreak here in this decision, Leo, but there's also peace. You're focused here on the harmony. You're focused here on creating balance. You're focused here on the beauty, on these Libra Venetian qualities as you are embarking on this new journey with your career and your finances. And so maybe for a lot of you, this was like, I can't make this decision until, I contemplate, until I self-reflect, until I got, all the information, all the ducks in a row kind of thing, okay? The Hanged Man here talks about introspection, self-reflection. It is very much a Piscean energy, Neptunian energy. And then the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. It's about embarking on a new journey. The 3 of Swords here is where we have that pain, that suffering, those challenges. Look, the 3 of Swords isn't the easiest card to get in the spread. What I will say about the 3 of Swords, and this is something that I've learned in my years of reading tarot, is that the 3 of Swords talks about the 3 perspectives. You know how they say there's 3 sides to every story: his side, her side, and the truth, or their side, and the truth. Like there's, so, the 3 swords indicate the 3 sides, the 3 perspectives. There's also truth here. The sword suit isn't an easy suit by any means, because it's the intellect, it's the logic, it's the truth, even if it's jarring, even if it's uncomfortable. Now, pay attention to the fact that we have the clouds and we have the heart. So, there's this beauty, there's this happiness here amongst the clouds, amongst the rejuvenation, the new beginning. And so the black is not so much, right? Like, yes, there's darkness here, but there's a window to a new path, and there's butterflies indicating transformation. So this is why I say to you, and there's a butterfly actually also in the Fool. So maybe for some of you, butterflies have been a big theme in your life. I know I've been seeing a lot of monarchs lately. What I will say, Leo, is this journey here with respect to this new beginning in your career and your finances, this leap of faith, this optimism, this excitement, is offering you an opportunity here with the Libra energy, okay, to cultivate and co-create more harmony, more balance in your life, to, build more peace in your life. So maybe this is like doing less hours at work, hiring somebody who can handle some of the administrative things that you don't really like to do at work. They're not part of your zone of genius. Maybe this is semi-retiring. Do you see what I'm saying? Like there's a bittersweetness to it. And I don't think this is bad. I think this is just you getting to this next stage in your life. And even though it's might feel challenging or difficult at some point, there's also this deep understanding that this is the next stage. The Knight of Cups to the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. This indicates to me, again, with the general overall themes, that you are going in the right direction. The Knight of Cups is telling me that you're following your heart, you're following your purpose, you're following the truth, you're following your emotions, you're following what is bringing you joy, peace, ease, bliss, and happiness. And the 8 of Swords is the mental anguish. I'm not saying that you're all at a place where you're retiring, but if I could give you an example of how this may manifest, I think about my mom. She's not a Leo by any means, but it's this reminder of when you're transitioning from one place in your life to another. So made into crone, right? You know, or made to crone, or whatever it's called. When you're working to retirement, when you're moving from like entry level to senior level. Do you see what I'm saying? There's like a transitionary moment here. It's going to bring you a lot of joy, peace, ease, bliss, and happiness, and also emotional and wish fulfillment here. The Knight of Cups to the Eight of Swords is saying, though, that some of the blockage or the feeling stuckness is a result of your mind, okay? There's those swords again. Those pesky swords are playing a big role in your life this month with respect to how you are perceiving or internally thinking, analyzing, processing the intellectual aspect of your mind with respect to these big changes that I think are just going to be so heart-centered. Like ultimately, you are going to feel really good about them, okay? So don't get yourself stuck. Look, we got look at this. Yeah, okay, so some of you, this might be like having to choose between one job to another. Okay, yeah, this isn't, I think there's like an aspect of maybe like some challenge or difficulty here, but it has nothing to do with external stuff. It's internal. This is you asking yourself, like, truly, what is going to bring me joy, peace, ease, bliss, and happiness? The loneliness card here says, I know that I am never alone. And, you know, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups is turning around, and a reminder here that you have people on your side wanting to support you, wanting to guide you, wanting to be there for you in this soul's growth, in this evolution. Now, before we dive into your love reading, we do have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So, you know, for some of you, this could be like leaving a job, leaving a role, a position that is just no longer fulfilling for you. And no matter how much you tried to stay, no matter how much you were trying to make it work, you know, you're in this place where you're just like, Char, like this is draining me. This isn't feeling good for me anymore in my career, my finances. And so you've made a conscious choice here to evolve, to move forward into a new chapter in life. And I think that's very beautiful. And I think it's also very, very brave of you to acknowledge and recognize when a chapter in your life has potentially, you know, reached the end, right? And so we start a new chapter. In your love life, Leo, we have the World, the Seven of Pentacles, and Justice. Now, while I pull the rest of the cards out, because we got more love cards I'm pulling out, I would say to you, if you haven't watched my manifesting money video, go watch that, okay? Because it teaches you your blueprint to attracting cash flow with ease using your astrology prosperity keys, okay? And learning your unique blueprint, uncovering your prosperity potential, doing all of that will really help you to understand how to leverage your unique skills, your unique blueprint, your cosmic blueprint to be able to move forward in attracting money in your life, even after you retire, right? It's like learning how to use these beautiful skills that were gifted to you by source, your soul's purpose, to generate wealth in your life. So I'm going to leave it here at the very end of this reading, okay? Or you can sign up to my Money Magnet workshop as well, or take my Money Archetype free quiz. It's down in the description box below. The World to the Seven of Pentacles to the Justice card here, the Fool to the Four of Wands, the Strength to the Two of Swords, and what do we got here? The Knight of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. Okay. For some of you, this is a decision here with respect to your love life. Like maybe you and your partner are having conversations around what would it look like if you stopped working, or if you took another job, or if you took a pay cut. This could also look like you and your partner making a decision here to further your relationship, so deepen your bond, move in together, join assets, that kind of stuff. For others of you, if you are single like a Pringle, I think while you're at some sort of event here, maybe an event that you went traveling to, or an event that you know you were out and about at, you know, you may have been a little bit defensive. The Strength card here to the Two of Swords, like not really looking for love. Well, baby, when you're not looking for love, that's when love finds you. Okay. That's one thing I learned. When you ain't looking, it finds you. All right. So keep your eyes open. Look pretty. Look a bonita. All right. And if you want to work together with me in any capacity, take any of my courses, it's all down in the description box below. Here's that video I was telling you about manifesting money. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.